Hossack looks to go the over and under, or the under and over here, and go back round the outside, but can't do it. What a job doing Randle. He's got the win. Hossack second, Tomasi third, Hastings is the next one through in fourth, then Ricciardello in fifth, Dean Cam sixth, and Charlie Sinise and Phil Crompton not finishes this weekend.
Yeah, no, it was a good race. So I just took it nice, slow and steady. I think we might have set the fastest lap in that race.
You did.
And I had one opportunity to get Darren down out of MG, and we took it. You know, Darren obviously had one little problem. I didn't see it, but he must have had a little lose somewhere in that, that lap 5 or 6. And we capitalised on it. Yeah, it's great. First one.
Yeah, we didn't win though. We got done at the end. We had a huge lead, and the clutch jammed on down at turn 1 once, and lost my whole lead trying to. Once I got it to re-engage, I thought I won't use it again. So driving in the wet without a clutch is a little difficult. It's not bad on the up changes, but a bit difficult to match the revs on the down changes. But a bit disappointing. But anyway, boys will fix her up, and at least we're off the front row for the third one, and we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good race. Look, we're out by ourselves, but I was just happy to be by myself, actually. I had the Cortina in my sights, but yeah, extremely wet, extremely slippery. The second you touch the throttle, the thing snaps out on you. Looks quite slow, but it was still pretty fast. Yeah. But we almost had a setup on the car. Dean obviously was in front. Darren was obviously in front again, but yeah, congratulations to both of them. It was a good race.
One man who is a motor racing addict is Phil Crompton. He's category manager and a competitor. And we asked Phil what keeps him committed to his racing.
I just love it. I mean, my wife reckons I've got an addiction. She says it's no different than gambling or drugs, except mine's race cars. And I just enjoy working on it. I really like the Trans Am cars. They're an easier car to work on than a sports sedan. They're a fun car to drive. They slide around. I mean, I've tried water skiing, I've tried golf, I've tried other things, but this ruins you for everything. You know, you can have a great weekend, get a high, and go home healthy. You know, it's just it keeps you young too. After driving something that's lightweight that lurches around with a big V8, and then I've gone back and I've driven a couple of other things, but I remember once I went into a car and I thought it was going that slow. I thought I can just take this corner flat out, and of course I ended up in a paddock somewhere, but. They're just a lot of fun, and but they are a big commitment and a lot of work as well, and that's probably why it's a bit difficult for some guys. The amount of work you've got to put in and the knowledge you have to make them work it takes a while to acquire.
Cars are heading out of the raceway right now, but before this, we spoke to some of the drivers and asked about their plans for this race.
No, definitely a dry line. The other boys in front are both running Pirellis. We're not. We wish we could. They're running 18-inch tyres. They're definitely 4 to 5 seconds quicker than us, and it shows in the timesheets, so we're definitely looking for dry weather.
Oh, gee, I really hope so. It's my last run in the car in the next race because it's actually been sold, so I'll be really pushing on to try and win the next one. A bit unlucky in the last one. We had a clutch that actually jammed on and we lost 10 seconds there in the middle of the race while I rectified that, and then had to drive without a clutch, which is a bit hard, but no, stand by for the next one. I'll be getting